Hi everyone, it's Path. Today we are going to talk about product release that is going to come out in a few days time, and I think just-in-time information like this probably will help some of you if you are not always keeping track on product release for Pokemon. In the next few months, it's going to be fast and furious, at least compared to the past few months. There's going to be many things that's coming up, a lot of collection boxes. But in this week, what may interest you is that we are going to get the booster bundle for White Flare and Black Bolt. And of course, the ETB, as you know, came out almost exactly a month ago. And on the 22nd of August, this officially will be released worldwide, including in Singapore. In Singapore, if you are asking around, I believe you will also hear that most of the shops over here who have access to distribution, they already have their invoices, they already know how many stocks they are getting. So if they tell you they don't know yet, it's either they do not have access to a distributor or they're lying to you, or maybe they haven't checked the email. But anyway, these tools are coming out. So what exactly are booster bundle? I'm sure those of you who are familiar, you will know it's basically just 6 packs of booster box in a deck box, something like a deck box, which is nice if you used to keep cards. I realized actually Pokemon Company actually give quite a bit of thought into some of their product, and most of them can be reused in some way, so please recycle them. Like the ETB boxes is very nice also to keep cards, but the booster bundle box can be used as a deck box. So in the US, they are selling at almost $26.94, and in Singapore usually it's going for $41.80. I don't think they raised any price yet, at least not at the moment, but maybe what I heard is rumors from ME1 onward, the Mega Evolution set, they may raise the price, but there's no confirmation as of yet. So we have the Black Bolt booster bundle that will be released together with White Flare booster bundle. So that's the product, the first one that's going to come out. Before we go to the next product, I just want to quickly maybe just give you a quick update about ETB, Black Bolt and White Flare. It has been dropping very nicely. So on the release, which is somewhere here, 18th of July, it was going for about 93 American dollar in the US. In Singapore, of course, it's not as cheap. Like I've said a few times, ETB does not come cheap in Singapore because in the US you can get them in big box stores pretty easily, whether it's your Costco, your Walmart, all these big box stores. But in Singapore it's very difficult. I imagine it's the same in many of the other countries as well. So even though it looks pretty affordable, $93 in the US, even at release, in Singapore it's not the case. It was going for like 150 Singapore dollar, 160 at release, and then it was dropping slowly and steadily. At the moment it's stabilizing sort of in the $88 range. I was able to get my cost down. Not gonna bore you with how I did it. If you want to know, watch my previous video. White Flare ETB, similarly, it was released at about 90 something dollar, same price basically, but it was right now at the moment slightly lower because of the cards inside as compared to the Black Bolt ETBs or the booster packs. They have one, to me it's basically just because of one card, which is a Shinji Kanda Seismitoad card. I'm going to flash it over here later on. It's basically because of that card that's causing I believe that's the reason that most people are actually preferring that. I don't think there are many people, there are so many more people who prefers the Zekrom compared to the Reshiram. So the only difference I can think of is basically the Seismitoad, which is going for a very high price at the moment. So what I think about the booster bundle, are they going to be very sought after? Unfortunately, I believe it will be. Even though as compared to sets like the 151 or the Prismatic Evolution, it's not that expensive, but because it is very new and it's the first release for the booster bundle, people are still going to be going all out to grab them. I hope it's not too bad in terms of the scalping situation, since the ETB is not selling so well as compared to the other sets. Hopefully there's a little bit of relief there. But unfortunately, I'm not too optimistic about that. Okay, next product is actually a little bit interesting to me. This is the holiday calendar that is going to be released on the same day, which is 22nd August. This is the 4th one they're doing. The past few edition it's not as exciting. Of course, if you can find the older one, you can find Sword and Shield packs inside. It's still pretty exciting. I think you have Fusion Strike in the older ones. If you can find even older ones, you have even better packs. But right now, the recent one, the most recent one that's going to be released this year is also nice because it has Destined Rival packs. You have 2 Journey Together, and I believe this is Paradox Reef, and this SB Base, if I'm not wrong, or Paradox Reef. Cannot remember which one, but it's one of them. So what's special about this edition of the holiday calendar is it actually comes with 2 illustration rare, which I don't believe they have done it before. You still have your usual Glaceon, and all of them are stamped with a snowflake, and that's nice. And the fun packs is a nice bonus for the kids, and it comes with some stickers and things like that. So what are the illustration rare that's included in this holiday calendar? The first one is the Vanillish. So this is actually the same design from Paradox Reef, the same IR, but I believe it's with a stamp, but this is a little bit faint. I'm not too sure whether it actually has it or not. I believe it does. And the second one is Crabominable from Stellar Crown. It's quite a mouthful. This card compared to this one, Vanillish, actually I prefer this one. This one looks interesting, looks a little bit cutish. This one, but this one fits the theme very well. Holiday theme is supposed to be Christmassy and snowy. Of course, in Singapore it doesn't snow, but still it looks nice, especially with the snowflake. I think it's pretty nice. And then you have the Articuno, you have Eevee, you have Cryogonal, Pikachu, Delibird, Glaceon, the usual suspects. Yeah, the IR is a nice touch, I believe. Of course, you also have 2 very sought after packs here. They are Destined Rival packs. You better believe I'm gonna go you'll try to find this. I mean, my usual supplier already reserved a box for me, but I think actually one of the other very nice place you can find this is Popular Bookstore, because they do carry them. At least I saw the previous edition is still sitting there for weeks and weeks and weeks at the moment. And if you are a Popular member, which you can join for very cheap, you can even get a 10% discount from the listed price, which is MSRP. So you can technically get it under MSRP. But in Singapore, they're going for about $90 if I'm not wrong, so $89.90, and after discount it'll be like $81. If you buy from the Pokemon Center, it's going to be MSRP $89. So you can get them at about $81 with 6 packs, some fun packs, some, you know, nice promo cards, some fun with your kids if you have. Or, you know, if you are big kids yourself, you can do that for yourself. That's all I wanted to share today. So just a short video to share what is going to be released in a couple of days time. So I hope you saw this video in time and have fun hunting. See you in the next one.